Notes released. A new update has been released for WWE 2K25 on PC and consoles. The update brings the game up to version 1.14, and is fairly small, all things considered. Players should not expect anything too significant from this one, as Visual Concepts has largely focused on polishing up the game's performance. Outside of that, the only other real change from today's update is that the developers have fixed a bug that was causing issues with the Create a Superstar mode. Hopefully today's update will result in the option running a bit more smoothly. Full patch notes, via MP1ST, can be found below. Addressed reported concerns with blank layers appearing in Create a Superstar. Unfortunately, that's about it for the time being. Hopefully WWE 2K25 will offer a more substantial update in the coming weeks. Since version 1.14 was just released, it's hard to say just how noticeable these improvements might be. Once players have had a chance to go hands-on, we'll probably start to get more impressions from players, and a better idea how things are running. The issue with blank layers in WWE 2K25's Create a Superstar had been a cause for frustration for a lot of players ahead of today's update. Recently, the game's social media posts have seen a major influx of users airing frustrations about it, and about other bugs plaguing the game. While today's update might have resolved some problems, these aren't the only issues that WWE 2K25 players have had with the game lately. In particular, players have spent weeks waiting on the final DLC fighter to be revealed for May's New Wave pack. The game's developers had promised that the DLC would include a special celebrity guest to be announced. As of this writing, that fighter has not been made available, let alone been officially announced. Many players are still curious to find out who that fighter will be, at the very least. At this point, we're just over 2 weeks away from the release of the Dunk and Destruction pack, which is set to arrive on June 25th. Related, WWE 2K25's The Island is a slippery slope into microtransaction hell. Hopefully today's update is a sign that things are starting to improve for WWE 2K25. While the game has clearly had some issues recently, there have been a lot of positives written about the game since launch. Clearly, things have taken something of a turn over the last few months, and that's frustrating. However, if Visual Concepts can iron out the performance issues and make sure that players are given the DLC that they've been eagerly awaiting over the last few weeks, it's possible we could see perception start to improve a bit. Have you checked out today's update yet? How have you been feeling about the performance and bugs in WWE 2K25? Share your thoughts with me directly.